55. One who lives in harmony with the Tao is like a newborn infant, soul pure, memory empty, senses unvarnished, open to whatever comes. People marvel how insects, bees, spiders stay clear and don't sting. Wild creatures don't bother him. Snakes and birds of prey pass by, hardly noticing. Without bias, innocent to danger and desire, he receives whatever comes his way with trust and curiosity. The newborn may cry at length, but he never grows hoarse. His gentle heart clears the way to enlightenment. Weak bones, soft muscles, still a firm grip. His body is malleable, yet solid. His body and mind open up without motive or fear. He is not aware of gender or how the male and female unite. Still, the member of the innocent newborn stands tall and erect, a response to the male within him to affirm, a response to the female within him to relate. His wholeness is complete to the core. One who is wise does not use energy against the flow. It is exhausting and unproductive. Prying the bud open in search of flowers runs counter to natural order. Urgency and rushing about are pointless. Impatience shortens the breath, induces stress. Being at odds with nature is not the way of the Tao. All things seek their natural place, maturing naturally of their own accord. Because he is freed from expectation, the innocent courts chance and coincidence, never disappointed, never a slave to time. Whatever strays from the Tao withers. That which is one with the Tao endures. Innocence and authenticity sustain the endless nature of now. Effort and desire block flow. Unwavering constancy yields harmony. Unwavering constancy awakens enlightenment. Unwavering constancy is how to manifest the Tao. To bring forth an eternity of new beginnings, be still. To realize the oneness of all being, find resonance in the Tao. '56. Words are not what they name. Consider speech carefully. Learn the structures of silence and emptiness from which sounds and the 10,000 things come forth. Those who know do not talk. Those who talk do not know. Transact your being through actions, not words. Shut your mouth. Observe your senses. Listen. Close the gates. Eliminate access. Blunt the sharp tongue until the edges no longer cut. Simplify. Assimilate. Untangle. Stop winding things into knots. Soften your gaze. Befriend the dust. Become one with the ground. Purge until the essential nature of your being is revealed. Between essence and chaos, order is waiting to be born. Think of this as the primacy of being. To achieve primacy, center in your own being. Gravitate towards silence and solitude. Beyond the sway of friends and enemies, the sage is not guided by praise or humiliation. She transcends opinion and judgment. Without any effort, she does not strive or push. She sees through profit and loss into the purity of doing and being for their own sake. She is neither loved nor rejected. People take her for who she is. Nothing sticks. Her compass is fixed to her own heavens. Words are no measure. The Tao endures because it can express itself endlessly, manifesting without need for validation or reciprocation. Be like the Tao. The sage tends paths flowing from the center of her being. When there is no destination, any way can bring forth the Tao. "57. To achieve mastery of yourself, be who you are. Be like the Tao. In business, manifest your own story. In government, serve the community. In competition, use strategy and stealth. In life, be like water. Flow with change and constancy. Have patience. Let the Tao be your navigator. The emptiness of the Tao yields endless opportunity. The fullness of the Tao brings every opportunity into realization. How do I know this is so? Because of this. Connecting with nature lets people appreciate its scarcity. Separating from nature encourages people to believe nature has no limits. When people live within their means, economics become meaningless. When shortages disappear, people become affluent. Everything settles into being where it should be. Programs and subsidies make people less self-reliant, empowering the few, not the many. Restrictions and taboos stifle abundance, induce poverty, making people less virtuous. Laws create lawbreakers. Letting go of laws and order, people become honest. Weapons bring forth distrust, making people fearful, less secure. Cleverness, cunning, independence, ingenuity. These are dangerous skills in the hands of self-interest. Letting go of knowledge makes people curious. Actions arising from virtue transform everyone. Love the life you are living, and everyone else will be raised up. Give unconditionally, and everyone will prosper. Reduce desire and watch simplicity manifest. Steer the flow of the Tao towards everyone, and goodness will cover the world. '58. When the leaders of the land govern from the heart, the lives people live become simple, uncomplicated. Creativity and honesty permeate the culture. There is peace and cooperation. People feel connected with the community. When the leaders of the land rule with intrusion and enforcement, the lives people live become problematic. Fears and self-protection take shape. There is unrest and distrust. People feel loneliness and alienation from the community. When the iron hand exerts power over people, rules and principles become important. Greed is offered an open door. Nothing is lonelier or more destructive to the soul than distrust. Fortune and calamity are siblings born in the same moment. They sustain one another. Good arising from difficulty, bad woven into the strands of success. Who can read the path ahead? Today, the noble succumb to deception. Tomorrow, the righteous turn towards self-interest. Imposters come clean, rehabilitated. Is there no justice? Every day, delusions make clear skies cloudy. Storms come and go. People hungry become nourished. All will be revealed in the eternal unfolding of the Tao. Honesty to oneself is all that matters, for everything else leads us astray. The sage knows truth transforms into dishonesty when we embellish facts with personality. Once smoke leaves the fire, it disappears. Goodness becomes sorcery. Confusion endures for ages. Trying to create happiness only makes people miserable. Trying to instill morality only encourages vice. Effort seldom pays dividends, and it never yields permanence. The sage sets an example without people feeling belittled. She straightens the twisted course, gently guiding everyone back to center. The sharpness of her intellect never cuts. She is authentic and sincere without being arbitrary. The brilliance of her mind illuminates without blinding. Simplicity runs deep in still waters. '59. As energy unites mother and child, the eternal flow from the Tao brings forth reality, nurturing, sustaining the tension that holds everything together as one. Hold that tension. Feel the presence of the mother. Every child knows the mother's voice. Embrace the totality of her being to awaken unlimited possibilities. To lead humanity while serving the Tao, nothing steadies the journey better than being minimal. It is a balancing act, this dance between existence and the Tao. Being at the right place, at the right time, the right action is revealed. Be like the Tao, fluid, receptive, open to all possibility. People become tangled in the desire to be expansive, to bring benefit into the world and toward themselves. Yet, when a vessel has been filled, it is of little use if all the emptiness has been consumed. Leave room in your life. Being true to the Tao takes patience and restraint to resist doing in order to awaken being. The sage expresses herself with readiness and deliberation, gently opening herself to new possibility as a butterfly awaiting transformation. When one pursues the Tao, eternity is the prize. It takes skill to be humble, to be thrifty, doing less rather than more. Free yourself from the ambitions of your mind. The Tao may be indifferent to your actions and ideas, but the world, that is quite another matter. The menu of existence offers unlimited possibility. Learn to be frugal, discerning. Temper your exuberance. It takes practice to be firm, yet flexible in meeting new attractions. Be selective. Learn wisdom from economy. Exercise restraint. When to act, when to speak. Virtue is born in silence, not speech. Virtue is sustained through inaction, not doing. If you are virtuous, people will believe you can do anything, that you have mastery of the universe. A steady course set to the compass of the Tao yields a long journey. This is called tapping into the deep root. This is the path of return to the mother of all being. To serve the affairs of humanity, be humble. To serve yourself, choose wisely. To serve the universe, let go of everything. Just be. '60. Govern a country the way you cook a small fish. The meddling ruler causes distress. Approach existence guided by the Tao, and no shadows will fall across your path. If you maintain order according to the Tao, troubled spirits will stay dormant. When the Tao is manifest in the land, the ghosts of ancestors keep their distance. Dark energies and demons have no power, no appeal. Without power, spirits slip away like water from a polished stone. Nothing holds. When the Tao is manifest, people feel chaos lifting to reveal unity. People are blessed by existence. No spirits, no one to provoke. There is peace. Who cares about spirits or provocateurs causing problems? When the Tao is manifest, all is one. As the sage approaches, people hasten to clear the path. '61. The Tao is like water. Water flows downhill. The mountain tops are dry. Pools form in the lowlands. A great nation is like the lowlands, where rivers flow, settle, and congregate with the sea. Where waters meet, the ground is soft. The 10,000 things gather, welcoming the world. Humility is commonplace. Everyone trusts the water. The low yields to high, stillness to motion, female to male. Power flows from letting go. Yin leading yang, yang following yin. The lowlands win favor from neighbors by making access easy, harvesting goodness and being soft. Yin is by nature available to yang. To receive the water's flow, live downstream. Loss of water causes structural cracks. Arrogance follows the erosion of flexibility, giving rise to rules and self-reference that induce fear. Fear and self-reference are seldom strangers. When a great nation yields to a smaller realm, it conquers the smaller. The balance of power shifts as large and small transcend apparent divisions in natural order. When a smaller realm submits to a great nation, it conquers the greater. Little sisters are powerful, using affiliation and virtue, not force, drawing yang towards yin. Thus, the creations of the Tao balance power to produce harmony. The Tao makes it clear there are no separations, only oneness, only unity. To be victorious, surrender. To be powerful, yield. Every bridge crossing the river connects both sides. The more power one draws toward oneself, the more humility is essential. The more bread, the more water is needed. With prominence comes responsibility. Meddling never serves. Everyone welcomes grace. The greatest liability is blindness caused by one's own shadows. Compassion lifts everyone. Nations centered in the Tao nourish community. Tending community nourishes the world. The sage uplifts the community by exemplifying the Tao. Seeing the Tao manifest, people follow the sage. Reciprocity sustains everyone. '62. What an amazing treasure trove the Tao is. The stories and tales are endless. Try to follow the Tao, and we never get there. Yet, every rendering of the Tao is a jewel. The essence of nature, the summation of all possibility, the hidden origin of all being. The Tao enriches everyone, protecting even those who slumber. If a person strays from the path of goodness and brings harm to himself or others, show mercy. Do not deny him. The Tao is resilient, indifferent, eternally amenable. Forget putting the Tao into words. Demonstrate the Tao through who you are. Use compassion, stillness. Distance from the Tao can bring harm, or worse, ignorance. If someone feels torn from the fabric of wholeness, be soft. Receive him. No one is satisfied being part of something when everything is possible. Purge the bad actions, but don't push the person away. When rulers and game changers elevate themselves above the community, don't be seduced by the forces of attention they generate. Showering them with material benefit, adulation, and privilege cannot begin to compare with the treasures of being awakened to the Tao. Adorn them with the fullness of the Tao's potential. Express the stillness of the Tao that unifies everything. Whatever is ephemeral is no match for that which endures. The ancient masters sought wisdom in how existence was manifest, cultivating the soul as the way to access the Tao. Words could not describe the Tao, so they stopped trying words. They learned the depths of stillness by probing silence, the still point around which all existence is woven, turning over the soil of the Tao, one expression at a time. The sage reminds us that within every misfortune is the seed of opportunity for good. Within every expression, The Tao springs forth like an endless aquifer. Search the waters within yourself to find treasures in the depths. But whether you hide or seek, the Tao will always be a refuge. The Tao is the eternal mother of all being and change. '63. Be as a verb instead of a noun. The moment is now, like an empty vessel awaiting filling, like water. Be fluid and adaptable rather than solid and rigid. All qualities result from conditioning. Taste what has no taste. Listen to yourself listening. Feel texture as your own touch. Don't give anything to the moment that isn't already there. Inhabit the moment where all time happens at once. Let the past and future fall from your mind. They are thieves anyway, robbing you of the present. As the subjects or objects of the verb, nouns are possessed by what they do, endlessly modified, breaking oneness into fragments. The noun invites motion. The verb begins and ends in non-action, pure and simple like sound, moving in and out of silence. Listen. Be still. Be empty. Open to originating your own form. Be doing. No effort. Inhabit being without form. Immerse yourself in the Tao's expressive nature. Be integral to everything around you by awakening stillness. Start small. Begin with being unique. Inhabit yourself. Everything magnificent was once simple. Make it so. Look for seeds, not fruits. The seed is where everything begins. Pull complexity apart, strand by strand, until you find simplicity. There is glory in the minute. There is glory in the infinite. It is true. They are actually one and the same. Between the one and the many, vast worlds await. The Tao makes everything equivalent, for everything in truth is unique. The Tao is the common denominator of all existence. With the Tao as the wind in your sails, the oceans become manageable. Your vision is revealed, and every port awaits your arrival. Chart your course by the compass of your imagination. After all, guided by the Tao, the world is your destination. Follow the depths inside, or sail out into the storms. The choice is yours. Learn from those who are wise. Tackle big challenges while they're still young. Approach the great as small, the many as few. Master difficulties while they are still in their infancy. See things through. Avoid compromise. Fulfill your path to the end. Make promises when viability and virtue balance, and keep them. Not taking promises seriously invites disappointment and disfavor. Quick promises and fast talk undermine trust. The surest way to encounter pitfalls is to cut corners. By tending to little things, you will accomplish great things. Be wary of tricksters offering shortcuts and easy ways out. Befriend challenges that convey your character to the world. In no time, all existence will ratify your being. Do it now.